Was it what you expected?
Oh yeah, I mean, played against these guys the last 4 years, so I knew what to expect. Just bang, 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 physical game.
I mean, was there anything that changed with them? I mean, obviously you got Barkley running the offense. And were they pretty much what they were last year?
Yeah, I mean, they try to get the ball to number 2 and number 9 a little bit more this year. But other than that, same old stuff, zone run, just same old stuff.
Well, if someone had told you by the end of the game that you held Marquise Lee to 2 catches for 32 yards,
yeah,
would you have taken that?
That's our corners, man. They play great. All week we had schemes to take the ball out of their hands and try to get something else going that force them to out of their comfort zone a little bit, and it just wasn't couldn't really catch a break here a couple different times.
But it's just shutting them out the second half.
Yeah,
I mean,
no, second half we were feeling confident, man. We just kept getting stops. We said, let's just get the offense the ball back and see what they can do with it, and that's all we could do.
What possibly could explain the starts these guys? You guys
the start?
The first halves of the last couple of games.
I can't put my finger on it. It's just something we got to fix. We came out in the second half how we should have came out in the first half, and that's what Coach Sark said. After the game, he said we need to get that energy and that that vibe going, to get the fans into it, to get the momentum going early in the first in the first part of the ball game, and ride that throughout, not try to play catch up in the second half. But yeah, I can't really tell you why exactly that is.
As a senior, is that something you take as a responsibility to kind of take on your shoulders the next week or so?
I think, yeah, man, we just got to come out fired up every game. I mean, we do, but when stuff happens, we had a couple bad breaks, on special teams tonight that played a big role in the ball game, and the ball just didn't bounce our way here and there a couple times.
The first run with Red, where you looked like you had him hemmed in. I mean, how disheartening can that be?
Yeah, man, from my angle, I thought he was down. Like, I was just right behind the pile. And next thing I know, he broke out and he was out of there. So we just got to wrap up, guys. We had a couple missed tackles that hurt us, and we just got to work on that and get better.
Big picture, you guys have played 4 top 11 teams, 3-3. Are you think you're a 3-3 team, or are you not satisfied?
Man, honestly, I feel like our record could be better. It should be, but where we're at right now. We still can get a lot of things accomplished this year, and I think the guys know that, and we just got to get everybody on the same page and finish out the second half because like you said, our first half of the season we had one of the toughest schedules in the nation. So we're coming out 3-3, which we'd like it to be better, but it is what it is. So we can only move going forward from here.
Looking down the road, though, it was supposed to be the toughest part now, but you look at Arizona and Oregon State and some of these teams, it doesn't seem to get any easier for you guys either.
That's just our conference. I mean, we have good teams in our conference, so that's who we're going to play. We're just going to focus on Arizona now, and that's the most important game right now.
How much of a feeling is that you guys have let 2 get away against teams you could have really made a statement against?
Yeah, it's frustrating. I wanted this one. I've beaten SC the last 2 out of the 3 years since I've been playing, and I really wanted this one. Unfortunately, we could, didn't happen. But only one way we can go from here, man.
But as a group, Justin, how much confidence do you guys have, knowing that you're going toe-to-toe with these guys?
That's the thing, is that we, especially in the second half, we're battling every time. We're saying, let's go, let's get another stop, and we did it. And that's good to know that. When everybody's working together, we can get stops and we can compete with any team. It doesn't really matter who it is, So we just got to do that consistently throughout the whole ball game, and eliminate these big plays and these one little mistakes in the defense that ends up turning out to be big chunks of yardage.
Do you feel